we have group 1, group 2, and group 3, where we are going to be discussing today's pick a card topic. What was their first impression? If there's no one specific on your mind, then this will just be a general reading on what the most common first impression of you is in your current energy, in your current frequency, in your current vibe, okay? No long talking, and as per usual, do not allow outside opinions and perceptions to shape you, to mold you, and most importantly, do not ever let it stop you from being you, love, okay? Sending you so much love, so much life. Again, take this reading with a grain of salt, as it is for funsies, as we're just discussing perceptions and first impressions. If you are subscribed to the channel, that makes you a TAYlien, makes you part of the Tay gang familia, okay? And there is an extra special message at the very end of this reading for subscribers only. If you want to be included in that, just subscribe and your energy will be incorporated next time. So let's go ahead and begin. Alright, so welcome in group number 1. If you resonate with group number 1, then this is your reading. Let's go ahead and find out what was their first impression, or what is people's most common first impression of you. We're going to go ahead and start off with your oracle cards. We have full moon in Scorpio. Breathe through the tension. We have Capricorn, ambition, realism, and methodical steps. And we have the Great Gathering. It's all coming together, intuitive hits, Soul Tribe. Okay, so people's first impression of you, this person's first impression of you is that you are the man with the plan, the woman with the plan, the person with the plan, okay? You come across as very dominant and alpha. Not in a loud or gregarious manner. You actually come across as very stoic, hard to read. At least this is the most common first impression, or the first impression of this individual that you are asking about. They took you as someone who had a lot of responsibilities. This could be someone who saw you with your kids, or saw you as a leader of some sort. But this is definitely something kind of coming through as brief and serious. I'm being brought to the series Vampire Academy and Dimitri, the main teacher in there. I think that was his name, Dimitri. Ooh, I really don't remember. But it's giving that kind of energy, like a very stoic, very unfun, unfriendly. There's like this intimidation factor here. For some of you, this could have to do with you maybe wearing the color black here. I don't know. I feel like maybe people come across you, first impressions, in settings where you are very closed off to, and just not receptive to conversing with people. Or you could just be so introverted, and something about you projects outward as intimidating or as serious, and it makes people feel like, oh, let me not do too much over there. Okay, there's this very stoic energy here for you. All right, so let's see, what else can we add here? Okay, that's the very first impression. There's something very serious about your appearance, very serious about your look, okay? And then we have the Three of Cups. There we go, the King of Swords. So I see this Three of Cups as like the people that you're around. They are very gregarious and laughing, having a good time, and you're more of the the wallflower, the one who is observing here. For some of you, you have like a bodyguard energy, like you're on guard, like 24/7 is the type of energy. Yep, look at that. The Four of Pentacles. Always, you seem to be reserving your energy for something bigger or better or more ambitious or something here. There's just something about you feeling like you might even be bored in certain situations. Yeah, okay. So we have the Empress coming out here. So people could also perceive you as definitely protective over someone that you are usually with, maybe a sibling, a significant other, a partner, someone who could be with child, the mother of your child. There's just something here about this protective energy. I'm seeing like father. This is your energy, how it comes through is like a protective masculine energy. And then you have like your children or like the loud, gregarious energy that you're near, which tells me that this is either loud or gregarious. I don't know why the word gregarious keeps coming through, but like those kind of people, like friends, or these could even be pets, okay? And then people wondering like, oh, like how do these two things fit together? And then this Empress energy shows up as a wife, a sister, just something to make it all make sense, okay? So that's why you come through as like very intimidating or something like that, because people wonder like, why are you here? Like, what are you like? People have this vibe of like, you just don't look like you fit in here, like for whatever reason. I think you may explore outside of your realm, outside of your norm more often than the usual person. Or again, there's something like there's this juxtaposition or something like that between your appearance and the places that you frequent or the people that you're around. There's just something very different about you, very standoffish about you. And you know, people fear or quiver away from what they don't understand, okay? This is not to make you feel like you have to dull your light or make yourself more approachable. Honestly, you seem to be in a healthy energy to me. Okay, just on the surface here, it's not coming across as anything negative. Look at that, the Tower. You just have very intimidating energy, okay? We have Scorpio, Pluto energy, Aquarius here. Yeah, there's just something very different, very again, the word stoic keeps coming through. Again, that protective energy, that energy that says like, I'm here for business, okay? Yeah, the Lovers here, like you just don't seem to be down for like too much socializing, too much BS. The Queen of Cups, like you're polite. I'm also seeing here too, like if people see you interact with elderly upon first impressions, they believe that you are mannerable. That's the word that I was looking for. The Death card, Hierophant, and the Eight of Swords. Yeah, there's just this intimidation factor. So no matter who you are, where you come from, what you look like, you just have an intimidation factor to you, okay? Hence this Scorpio energy that we have. Breathe through the tension, all right? I don't know, maybe for some of you, you could be confrontational, and this is a common first impression that people have of you. We have Lobster coming out here. Okay, this is giving like, see, Larry the Lobster energy. Larry the Lobster is like a big guy, okay? He's in SpongeBob, like the biggest lobster in town type thing. He's a big guy. People might misinterpret it. People would be a little scared, like, oh, I'm not finna bother that guy. Like, I know he could take me down, okay? You know, there's just a little intimidation factor there. And we have Horseshoe here, which lets me know that you have like a very healthy appearance or healthy glow. Again, I was just talking about like muscles, like being muscular, being strong looking, or being very tall, or you may have broad shoulders. There's just something here about you that really stands out, and this is whatever this is that stands out about you makes people think twice about ever trying you, okay? That's why that good luck also came out with the horseshoe, is because it's like people just know not to try a horse because that kick is vicious, man. All right, but this is all that I have for my group number one. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is all that I have for you pertaining your portion of this reading. What are people's first impressions of you, or what was their first impression of you? If you're subscribed to the channel, I'll see you at the very end for the subscriber message. But until next time, take care, be well. See ya. Hello, group number two. Let's go ahead and find out what was their first impression, or what is people's most common first impression of you. Let's go ahead and pull your cards and get started with the reading. So your first card, we have New Moon in Cancer. Relax. that maybe here. Then we have 8th house, transformation, karma, facing fears, and legacies. Oh, we're getting a phone call. Okay, so that could be relevant to somebody. It says something about medical. We have star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. Okay, so and the fact that that phone call just said something about medical. So you could be interested in herbalism, medicinal herbs, anything like that. Which would make a lot of sense with this relaxed energy that's coming through here. I definitely feel like people's first impression of you is that you seem to know something that we don't know is what's going on here. Okay, so for some of you, you could even be a teacher here. I'm being brought to this scenario where you are the professor at the front of the classroom and everyone fills up the auditorium to come and listen to you. So people's first impression is that they should probably listen to you. People's first impression of you is that you are smart. Okay, smart is an understatement, but I'm just going to keep it simple. Okay, you may be a STEM major, or I think they call it STEAM now. Science, technology, engineering, art. What does the M stand for again? Mathematics. I was about to say mechanics. Okay, so you could be in that field or interested in things in that field. You don't have to like technically go to school for it just to be into it. Okay, you don't have to be a professional to be into it, but some of you could be professionals. I'm also picking up on a lot of history here as well. So people's first impression of you could also be too that you are very in tune with a specific culture or a specific point in time or a specific timeline. The star ancestors here, I feel like you may be seen wearing ankhs, runes, or other ancient symbols on your body. These could be tattoos. Okay, this 8th house energy definitely lets me know that you may have some tattoos, you may have some dark hair, or you may just have like a protected energy about you. I don't want to say like a dark presence because it's not dark in a negative way. It's more of a, there's almost like a professional shield around you. People feel like upon first meeting you, they don't feel like you're one of those people that they would just immediately crack a joke with. You're the type of person that they feel like they have to read the room with first. They have to read you first, okay? All right, let's see. What else can we add here? To my group number 2s, what was their first impression, or what is people's most common first impression? We have the Fool card. So for whatever reason, people hear about you first before they meet you. Okay, people seem to be prepared to meet you. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. People will be like, yeah, like this person right here, like this could even be like someone, like before you walk in, they're like, this is like the city's greatest blah blah blah, or like this is the greatest so and so. Like, okay, there's some sort of a turnaround story here, like a I don't know, I'm really picking up on like almost like a TED Talk energy where people are always listening to you. So people's first impression could be that you have a lot of stories to tell, but it's more so like stories based on places that you've been. Like I think you may have been to scary places, quote unquote scary places. For some of you, you could be like, you could tell like ghost stories, and this could be like your icebreaker. For others of you, maybe you've traveled a lot and you have a lot of stories to tell based on your travel here. All right, but I do see that there is a like this 9 of Swords and this 5 of Cups energy. There is this deep sense of loss in your energy here, but even though it's woven deeply into your existence, you still are surrounded by the Fool and the Wheel of Fortune. So you have a really great balance People feel as though upon first impressions that you have a lot to say, a story to tell. You could also be perceived as poetic. Okay, yeah, we have the High Priestess here. Again, like that quiet energy. You have this vibe to you where it's like you don't speak unless spoken to. Yeah, the Three of Wands here. To me, that just shows that you may be right in the mix. Meaning you may be in the middle of a group conversation, but unless someone specifically points you out and asks for your opinion, I think you stay pretty much in the shadows or you stay pretty quiet. Okay, so this group seems to give off the first impression that you like to stay to yourself. You may be a loner type, an introvert, at least when people first meet you. Okay, this is again about first impression. So your first impression is not the definition of you. All right. Let's get a tea leaf card to add to this. Vine, seek out information that will help you. See, that's what I'm saying. You are a source of knowledge, okay? Bottom of the deck says scissors, disappointment in some affair. Yeah, there's definitely something here where I definitely feel like you have some sort of education or information that people come to you about. Whether this is because they're trying to do something that you highly recommend not doing, and then they have to talk to you to find out why. Or you could be some sort of an initiate here as well. Upon first impressions, people feel as though you might be into like taboo things. Taboo things is defined based on every individual. So it could be, because for some people, tarot and oracle and spirituality is taboo. Some of you could be readers of energy. You don't have to use cards to read energy. But I feel like for those of you that are here in this group, I feel as though you're like fresh meat, like you're new in the reading energy business. Okay, even if it's not like an actual business, I just mean like you seem to be pretty. Let me tell you this. What this is looking like to me is someone who's fresh out of their dark night of the soul, fresh out, and when you're fresh out of the dark night of the soul, your shadows definitely still show through. When you speak about certain things or in a certain way, it's clear. Even if people don't know what the dark night of the soul is, they know that you just went through something. So people's most prominent or current first impression of you at this time is that you just went through something, but you're on the other side of it. I would say that you would be interpreted as 3/4 of the way through it, 75% of the way through it. For others of you, this first impression could happen at your job. For some of you, you may work with the dead. Okay, so you may be a medium or a mortician. I don't know. I don't know. But again, star ancestors here. I really do feel like this group here has some sort of knowledge or access to deeply buried realities. That's why I was picking up on the history. I'm even picking up on art history. I think you're just like a well of information. Like you might know a lot about a particular topic. Let's say again, let's say art pieces. You could talk about all the art that you've seen around the world and your experiences. And even if this sorrow or this dark night of the soul is not your energy in particular, it could just be you taking on the energy of whatever it is that you're passionate about. You may be super passionate about art history, and that leads you to learn about all of the past enslavement or just the wrongdoings of not being paid properly, or there's just something here about something that you advocate for. That again, this may be to do with like a job situation, or this is a conversation that you have upon first impressions, okay? This first impression is definitely about something that you are passionate about or you have deep feelings about. All right, so let me know in the comment section down below, what does this resonate with for you? What other messages did you pick up on? I'm sending you so much love, so much life. And yes, if you're subscribed to the channel, there is a subscriber message at the very end. But I'm off to the next group, and I'll see you there. Bye. Group number 3. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's go ahead and find out what was their first impression, okay? Or if it's not a specific person that you have in mind, let's just go ahead and find out what people's most common first impression is of you, okay? Your first few cards, we're going to pull out your oracle. We have first quarter moon in Gemini, speak your world into being. Okay, so first impression, you could have a twin or a sibling that you are spotted with, okay? Or you look familiar to people. For some, this could even be a situation where people recognize you from the internet. Even if you're not like world-renowned famous on the internet, maybe you have a lot of internet friends and you meet them. This is their first impression. I am picking up on that here as well. We have these 7-star sisters, birthing, creations, tapestry of life, and expression. And we have North Node, destined to have. Okay, so yeah, there's definitely, see, like a fellowship energy coming through here. People's first impression of you is that you are a people's person. People's first impression of you, you give like talk show host energy. Even if you don't ever want to have a talk show, you don't have to. You just have a very gregarious energy about you. Very outgoing, loving, friendly. This is even giving like you could be like the leader of a girls group, okay, or an organization for women. It doesn't have to be for women, but I just like the 7-star sisters. Like, come on, man. First impressions also is this concept of birds of a feather flock together. I don't know. First impressions, you may not be seen alone very often when people first develop their first impression of you. Okay. That's an answer. Well, yeah, it is an answer. That's something that's coming through here. Okay, let's see. We have the 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, see, like, first impressions. There's something here about you taking care of people. Look at, see? 3 of Swords. First impressions. 2 of Cups. Ace of Wands. And Temperance. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Swords. Okay, so first of all, for some reason, people don't know what to make of you off the rip, okay? Let me pull this tea leaf card. I see. You are the type of person that people either love or hate upon first impressions. And I'm also saying more often than not, people's first impression of you, it could be that you are spoiled, rich, snobby, stuck up, whatever. Again, this is just a first impression. But then there's a quick turnaround there. There's a very quick turnaround there. Wedge, someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something that you want. Okay. Okay, so there's another thing too. Whoever it is that you are usually spotted with upon first impressions, you seem to be very protective over these people or over this person here. Now, if you're not usually spotted with people, this is just saying that you seem to be very protective of yourself. But people have 3 specific moments when they first meet you, okay? Their first impression goes from, oh, this person reminds me of someone that I know I would not get along with because they're wearing this, they like this, people judge you very quickly. I will say that. That's what this wedge is here, is that people automatically assume like, oh, because I don't know why I'm hearing this specifically. They're like, oh, because they're wearing a Van Cleef bracelet, I don't get along with them. I don't know what the beef is with Van Cleef. I don't know. I don't care about those kind of brands and things. I don't know, but somebody has beef with people that wear Van Cleef. It sounds like a hater to me, but I don't know. People could judge you because you may come across as like rich, snobby, stuck up, independent, whatever. And then immediately after, they come to terms with you, or you guys say something, or you have something very in common here, okay? And then they change their mind about you, and then they're excited to know you. They're excited for this. They're excited for that. And then over time, the relationship blossoms, and it's one of those, what's the word? It's one of those effortless connections. Thank you. Effortless. So people's first impression of you, they definitely judge the book by its cover. And apparently your cover is very clean, pressed, pristine, lavish, luxe looking, darling. And so they assume that they wouldn't get along with you. But that's just their own insecurities or judgments getting in the way of a very blessed friendship, a very blessed connection. Honestly, people's first impression of you is that you are just very successful, and that success that you radiate triggers something within them that they have to choose to address based on their ideology of success and successful people in the world. Upon first impressions, I think that you may be a quick lesson for people. You may be in a store somewhere, someone sees you, they immediately have like the worst thought of you, the worst expectations of you, and then they end up needing help, or someone needs help and they see that you are like the first one on the scene. There's just something here about you that's like, you come across as very standoffish or very stuck up, very this, very that. Like it comes across as like a mean girl, mean boy, mean person vibe. But then they quickly learn that you are, again, a people's person. And that's actually why you radiate this regal, successful, rich energy, because you are so helpful, because you are so generous, because you are so kind. And the Lord cherishes a thankful giver, a joyous giver. So people may also misinterpret your joy upon first impressions. Look, I'm not going to lie, y'all. People judge you very harshly upon first meeting you. Then it is what it is. Maybe they just, I don't know, it's something about them damn Van Cleef bracelets that they just hate. Let me know in the comment section down below if you have a Van Cleef bracelet, or you want one, or something like this, or even if you have like a dupe, okay? You know, we don't judge. Look, somebody might be judging you for your dupe of a Van Cleef bracelet, dog, because they think it's real. But either way, this is all that I have for you guys. Again, people's first impressions of you are not defining of you. These are just for funsies, sending you so much love, so much life. If you are subscribed to the channel, I'll see you at the very end for the extra special TAYliens message. But I'm off. See you next time. Bye. My TAYliens. Let's get to it. What message do my TAYliens need at this particular time? Okay, so group number 1 is relevant to my TAYliens. All right, I'm going to put that card to the side because I don't want any repeat cards. But check out group number 1 if you felt guided to do so, or if my TAYliens didn't know what group to choose. That's a message for you. There's a message for you in group number 1. We have New Moon in Taurus. Know your worth, TAYliens. This immediately tells me that there's going to be something new presented to you, a new person, place, thing, opportunity, or job, or you want to create a opportunity for yourself. And you are being called to make sure you know your worth, know your desires. Look at that. Last quarter moon in Gemini, clear your mind. And in order to know, you have to clear out the clutter. You gotta filter through everybody else's opinions to get to yours. What is this TAYliens message about? Sagittarius, optimism, exploration, and freedom. Bottom of the deck is North Node. So I see my TAYliens on the precipice of making a big choice. Okay, group number 2 could be relevant for those that it was calling towards. We have Star Ancestors at the bottom of the, that came out, but I don't want any repeat cards, so let's pull some more. We have the Courageous Peony. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. There's an opportunity or a chance for you to say yes to something, for you to do something new here. The Courageous Peony, multifaceted, unique nature, let yourself be seen. And this is the most important thing. The most important thing is that you allow yourself to be seen in this situation, in this scenario, as you truly are. Okay, let's see what else here. This is calling you to aim higher, think bigger. We have the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, there's something here that you're being called to either rethink or continue to reestablish or reprogram. Yeah. I was just being guided to get a bonus card, and I didn't know why. It's to clarify this tower, because what the hell are you talking about? What tower? What do you want? Let's clarify that tower. And we have the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. And let's pull a tea leaf card. Handshake. A meeting with the stranger could be important. Bottom of the deck for tea leaf is money path. A path of money is waiting for you to find it. That's what I'm saying. So it seems like you have plans to initiate something. This is really looking like it could be initiating a new career path for yourself. Maybe one thing is already established with this Two of Pentacles here, and you're wanting to develop a second. Right now, Spirit is really guiding me to quiet. Again, clear my mind is what's at the bottom of the deck here. And Spirit's really calling me to calmness, quiet. Seems like you're going to have an idea. You have an idea that's about to pop off. Because right now you're in this Ace of Swords phase where it's clear to you for sure that you know you are worth more, that you want more, that you want more of yourself to be seen. And I think you're trying to establish how you want to be seen, how you want to present this multifaceted aspect of yourself. You want to express yourself in a unique way. This could be through, again, your career. And so I see with the Magician here, you could be going to school or earning certain certifications or educating yourself in whatever way to make this happen. What you have no idea of is that the choice that you're going to make is your calling. I'm getting North Node energy from here. Yeah. Because North Node is at the bottom of the deck. Whatever this is that you decide to jump into, You are going to be so good at it that it's kind of giving this energy of you'll be in the history books, even if this is like about, I don't even know, like local history books or like in local news outlets. There's something here about you being relevant on a larger scale than what you feel now, is what I'll say. Let's get some more clarity over here. See, that's what I'm saying. You will stand out above the competition. Not that there is competition. I mean, not on purpose, but exactly. Four of Swords, you finesse easily. Whatever this is, you do it so easily. It's like with your eyes closed. Look at that, the Queen of Cups. This is something that is fueled through your intuitive nature. Okay, so there's some way that you are taking a practical and grounded approach to your intuitive nature. And you are opening up the path to your North Node, to what it is that you are destined to have, to who it is that you are destined to be, and the people that you are destined to know. This could even be the version of yourself that you have yet to meet. A meeting with a stranger could be important. This could be a version of yourself that you didn't even know yet. But I see you coming into a very beautiful union with life. Being very satisfied with the direction that you take, with what you end up doing. And so this is your message, TAYliens. Let me know in the comment section down below how this resonates for you. Sending you so much love, so much life. If you want to join Patreon, or if you would like to book a personal reading, that will be linked in the description box down below. But until next time, take care, be well. See ya.